As soon as we get to 100 subscribers, we'll start making t-shirts.
No. We need more than 100 subscribers before we make t-shirts.
At least 1,000.
Well,
Yeah, once we get to 1,000, we'll make t-shirts.
well, I mean, we only have 100 people on Facebook, right?
How easy do you think that's going to go on?
I don't know. My bed's pretty bent.
That might help. So you just got to, shimmy those two rails in, and then you got a couple of side pieces here?
A bunch of side pieces.
Oh, wow, there's a lot more side pieces than mine.
Yeah. Just got whatever those are for. There are two. And then these two. I don't know how they go on here, but
Did it come with instructions?
yeah.
Oh, shoot. We should be good. The last one said professionals should be able to do it in 45 minutes, and it took us 6 hours, so...
Well, we're professionals now.
We said we were professionals then.
Let's see.
And that was on a proper truck, not a shitty gauge.
I also try not to scratch everything up. I don't care about mine. Beat it with a hammer.
It's true.
Rear vehicle. This way. So, somehow...
This is where we ran into the problem with ours. We could get them slid in like that, but standing up was the problem.
See, I can't get even slid in like this.
What's it hidden?
My fan. Mine doesn't have the flexible fender like yours. Mine's metal.
I'm not sure. Does it tell us we have to notch that?
No, but I'm sure my truck probably supposed to have rubber mounts there, and there's no rubber mounts there.
I mean, I don't know.
I thought they say use a crescent wrench.
About that.
Professionals don't have a tool for this.
Oh, there's a tool for that? That's not a crescent wrench? Jesus. Alright, so yeah, we're getting this thing put on. We'll probably time lapse and shit. I don't know, we'll see.
This way.
Yep. Is this as far as I am?
That's not a crescent wrench, but okay, I gotta go to the other side.
That's not really helping.
It's on top of the frame rail. I don't know how far.
Usually.
Well, I can't see the outside. How far over is that?
Gotta go to you more.
Oh,
There you go.
I guess there.
Yep, there you go. That's it. Now we just gotta do that one more time in the front.
Okay.
Or will that slide all the way up?
We put it backwards if we're gonna slide it forward.
Well, what I'm asking is, we could put another one in right through there the other way. If it'll slide. That's what I was asking.
I don't know. It looks like it will.
Okay, well, let's do that so we don't have to fucking bend another one. Question is...
So I have to pull that out, flip it around, shove it in the other direction.
Let's see.
I have to let that one out so I can put this doohickey monger in there. And these ones, plates out.
So what now? Those, yeah, so that goes on the forward side through the bracket and then into your center section. It's not holding. Definitely just aft.
Just after my top of my axle.
Which isn't a bad thing. The only question is...
And it's not square either because this side's got a half an inch here and that one's touching. So it's probably going to have to move forward a little bit.
Yeah, which isn't like the end of the world.
No. Because you want that U bracket basically is going to go here
Somewhere
and right
there.
behind this one. That's why I had to undo that. So.
Yeah, because the further back we can get this, the better it is for this truck.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking is, you should swap those rear bolts around, and we slide this son of a bitch all the way back up against that back rail. You know what I mean? Put the bolts that have the spacer on it in the back there, like so.
Yeah.
So it can slide all the way up against that frame rail. And then basically we're just going to do it backwards from what the instructions say. And then because it's doing it with U-bolts, we should be able to slide this thing all the way back.
As long as it doesn't go here.
What's there?
That's where my brake light tab is.
Yeah, it showed us maybe having to play with that too.
Because it shows going in between here, which would put about going forward about 1/2 inch.
Oh yeah.
If we go behind it, it's going to run right down this instead of right past it.
Yeah, I don't know. We might want to put it all together then before we go any further. Or, you know what I mean? Just assemble it all.
Shit.
Either way, I can tell you they don't need to go in the front like that.
No. I kind of want to fuck these ones around anyways.
I would.
Because I'm going to have to put that on with the ratchet if I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. I might not be able to drop the ball back in upside down. But your drill bit, center of it, be right past it.
As long as you can get in there.
And this, I mean, moves enough, I can probably push it out of the way.
Okay. Alright. I guess now we need to figure out how these brackets go. That's not gonna work out anyhow, John, or Wilson. Because the whole bottom hole's in the middle of the fucking yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Fuck, we're gonna go way forward then.
Way forward. Which I don't like.
What?
That's ridiculously forward. Because we're already over the axle, if not a little too far forward to begin with. Where does that bracket come out right now? Like it needs to come forward to line up the bolt holes?
Yeah, you're about a whole finger's length distance away from the bolt hole.
Yeah.
Needs to go forward that much.
That is a ton forward.
Yes, it is.
Because right now, the way I'm looking at it, the thing's already forward of the fucking bolt, or of the fucking axle.
Yeah, that's probably why it needed the plates on this front side going that way.
Because it wants it to be all the way
Because
up
it wants to be all the way up against this.
That's ridiculous.
That's about how much room we're gonna need.
Because we already have the thing turned around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's further back than what the picture shows.
That's where it wants it.
The problem is on this truck, with your cab guard on, you're not going to be able to turn.
Yeah.
If we go forward of the axle, there's no way. You know what I mean? But I don't like moving this thing any further forward than here. I liked it further back, to tell you the truth.
I did too.
So we have the tools and the technology to modify it, put it where the fuck we want to put it.
I mean, what do we need to drill a hole through?
Because me personally, I say we put it back where it was, all the way fucking aft. And then we just
Put bolts through there.
Well, I think at that point we end up putting a bolt down here through into that, and we'd have to drill a hole somewhere up in here to fucking go into the frame there, and then we still use this bad boy back there if we can.
I don't think you're gonna be able to fit that behind here because this is the end of your
Yeah,
angle.
yeah. So that's not gonna work. So we'd have to lop that off.
You'd
I
have
guess.
to cut that off and then bolt it somewhere. There.
Which isn't the end of the world. The problem is getting bolts.
So I'm gonna need hardware to do that. A lot of doo-doo out there. So, everybody that's not on the live stream, we decided we didn't like where they put these things in the truck.
We don't agree. Why is there no beer in the fridge? I don't really drink anymore, dude.
So we have these guys going here. It wants it somewhere up here. And we said no, no, no. So we're going to put it out here. We had to chop off this little guy here. You missed that fun action.
Well, we'll have some more cuts probably.
But yeah, so that's where we're at now. We're making our own mounts and going to drill some holes in it.
No, we're not.
With a big melty spoolie thing.
I'm going to say, you decided we were going to send it.
Yeah. We got to melt holes in it though, because it's going to melt it as you feel it.
There's no hole. But whatever. Alright, so yeah, bolt that son of a bitch in. You just use that big boy and that big boy.
Can I tap this over a little bit?
Yeah, do your thing. You good?
I think so. Yeah. Okay.
I hope you like it. That's where it's going. That's where it's staying.
Thought you quit smoking.
No one open that door all the way.
All the way?
Yeah. Maybe crack that back door. Do you want to go down a gear? He's like, you're in third. I mean, that's the nicest part of this whole damn truck.
You right. I said the same thing when I put my license plates on.
Came out pretty nice. Nice and clean. I like these underbed turn down whatever the hell hitches they call them. They're nice. And then this side's all lined up and good. Wilson's just under there buttoning up the last little bits, tightening up those retaining straps. It's way later in the evening than it should be, but pretty all set up. But yeah, so that took a lot longer than we anticipated it was going to take, but it is what it is. We did not like where the original kit had it lining up. and it was just going to be way too far forward. If you look right here, we're basically centered right in the wheel well, right over the top of the axle. And the kit actually wanted, for whatever reason, to move this thing forward like 6 inches. And 6 inches puts us, you know, forward of the freaking wheels. And on a long bed, that probably wouldn't have been the end of the world. But on a short bed like this, he's already going to have issues with being up, you know, to the cab when you're making turns and stuff. So, I mean, realistically, it was the only way we could do it. I'm happy with how it came out. How are you?
I'm happy.
You sounded. But yeah, so not bad for a little project. Appreciate you guys that checked in on the live stream. We live streamed a lot of this, so it's kind of cool to talk to you guys and do all that. So, but yeah, so appreciate you guys checking it out, and we'll catch you on the next one.